Grand pre-season done and dusted in terms of the games. How good is it to be back in action?
Really good, yeah. Been a long 2 years on the sidelines, not playing. Been really frustrating, but always kind of had a good attitude to get back and prove a point to myself and a lot of people that I'm not injured and can't get back into it, because I tried obviously the pre-season before, but really good to get back out there and not really have any problems whatsoever. Just a bit leggy because I've had a while out, but other than that, great to be back.
If you feature against Guiseley, it'll be 2 weeks short of 2 years that you've not played competitively, so I would imagine there's been times where you really question whether you would make it back or not.
Yeah, loads of times where I had setbacks and I kept thinking, am I actually going to get back playing here? And because it was such a unknown injury really out of the blue, I didn't kind of know how to go about it. Physios didn't really know how to go about it. Even surgeons were kind of a little bit like, how's this happened, how's that happened? And it was just a string of events that kept happening, and plenty of times where I just sat there and I thought, am I going to have to pack it in? But the sort of young lad in me still wants to play, and I just feel like I've been almost cheated out of 2 years of playing, especially when I was starting to kick on and do well. But yeah, really good to just be back playing and be back fit and try and get back to where I was. I still feel like I'm a little bit off it, and I want to get back there and hopefully get past it and keep on improving.
And I think it was actually really an infection, not an injury as such, that sidelined you. You had 2 or 3 operations in quick succession and eventually got back on your feet. Yeah,
it was an infection. Didn't have a mechanism of injury, so I didn't twist my knee, didn't break my leg, didn't do anything like that. So it was a massive shock. So yeah, just really disappointing to not really have any answers for why it happened, completely out of the blue. Really tough to take, but like I said to Duncan in the Boston Standard, it's just you've just kind of got to take it. You can't change the circumstances, you can't change what's happened to you. So I've just kind of taken it on the chin and kept going, and I'm really happy to be back fit.
You played under Dennis when you last played. A lot's obviously evolved since then through Adam Murray and now into Craig Elliott. How have you found the new regime?
Really good, yeah, I've enjoyed it. He gets you working hard. There's a good environment. That win today has really picked the boys up in the dressing room, and rightly so, with a great performance. But yeah, I like the gaffer a lot. Different to Dennis, different to Adam Murray, but I definitely feel like there's good times ahead up the Craig.
You've got 2 big, well 3 if you include Spencer, but 2 big rivals to get in front of now. Abbott and Danodge had a brilliant partnership last season, and they've played a lot in pre-season, but presumably you're just willing to bide your time and hopefully get yourself back in there as soon as you can.
Yeah, 2 good players. Andy's really good on the ball, so is Brad. Brad's got a lot of energy, and they're both a bit younger than me, so they bring a lot to the team. But I can't see why I can't get in front of them. It's going to obviously be tough because they finished the season well last year, and they've done well again today, and they're both good players. But I'll take my chance when I'm given it. If I get played in there with both of them, I think would be a good midfield 3. And obviously we've got Spencer, who's he works hard and he seems pretty good on the ball as well. So it's competition for places, a little bit of rivalry, but that's only going to push everyone in that position to do well.
And ironically, your first game back could be Guiseley, and you've had some ding-dong battles over the years, in those playoff years when you narrowly just missed out on promotion a couple of times.
Yeah, Guiseley always seemed to be a fairly decent team. I was there, well, I knew the management a couple of years back, and they always had them playing good football then. I'm not too sure what they were like last season. I went and watched the game when Dale was playing, and they didn't look too good, but I think they've had a massive turnaround in management and players, so I'm sure it'll be a good game, and it's first game of the season, so it's bound to be a little bit fiery, but I'm sure we'll do a good job. And after today's performance, I'm really looking forward to it, and I think we'll get the win.
And to have that match day buzz back in your life as the week ticks on this week, presumably that's what it's all about, and that's what you've worked so hard for over the last 2 years.
Yeah, definitely. It was tough the first season when I was still at Boston, because I was just kind of going to games and having to watch, and we weren't particularly doing well, so it was even more of a kick in the teeth really to be injured and then see your team doing badly and wanting to get back out there but not really being able to help them. And then obviously last year, I think in a way I've kind of taken the positives out of being away for a little bit and being able to do things at weekends. But yeah, I kind of blocked football out for the last sort of 18 months. I've not watched any football because it just infuriates me that I've not been able to play really. So that's kind of built up frustration and given me a lot of motivation to get back out there. And yeah, can't wait for next Saturday to have that match day feeling.